Well, Arthur and I, we got married when we were young. We were so in love that we couldn't live without each other. So right after high school, we were married. We were so naive that, we thought love would do everything. I mean, I was totally in love with my husband, and I said, I could live with him forever. As we grew together, my husband worked construction, so he used to drink. And, right, huh?
Okay.
And do these things that, normal guys do. And I was really, really close to my mom and dad, so I used to always talk to my dad, and I used to tell my dad, I don't understand why, my husband always got to be with his friends and, party on Fridays and do this kind of things. And then my dad said, well, he's young, and, you got to give him at least 7 years. I go, 7 years? We came to the Lord 10 years after we were married, and the Lord changed my husband. But still he would fall short sometimes, but he would always be the best dad he could be, So on the way, we had Tammi, Lynn, and Arthur. Tammi, Lynn, and Arthur, they're really, really special. I mean, we love our children all the same, but Tammi and Arthur were the one that when we came to the Lord blessed us with Tammi, our third daughter, and I was happy. I love girls. Girls are wonderful. And then after that, we had Arthur.
So awesome when you say, oh, he's a boy. Wow, I guess it's praise, hallelujah. I was so amazed that the Lord had answered my prayers.
So Arthur and Tammi, they grew up down at the church. They love church, And Arthur, he was one to always introduce his friends to the Lord. Kurt Suzuki came to church, and he gave himself to the Lord, and his other friends came to church. And they were all baseball players. So they all came to know the Lord. And one would say, and he would take them to First Assembly, because First Assembly would have all those specials. So they go there. And then one would say, oh, Kurt would say, oh, I know the Lord. And then the other would say, me too, I know the Lord too. But, the Lord is so good, because Arthur, when he was really small, he used to ask me if I could prepare lunches for his friends in the neighborhood, because he would tell me, Mom, their parents aren't home and they have nothing to eat. So he would bring these guys home, and, I would feed them lunch. And then when he'd come home for dinner, and if there was peanut bread or something that his friends liked, he would say, hey, Mama, I made peanut bread. You guys come. You guys can come. So he'd invite his friends for dinner. But that's how Arthur was. His heart, it was always, he was a giver. When you raise your child in the way of the Lord, because they look to the Lord first, and then their parents, they'll have a lot of respect for you, and they'll love, and, they'll try to do their best and do what is right. Sometimes they may fall like we all do. But, if we love the Lord with all of our hearts, with all of our minds, with everything we got, like Arthur and Tammi, they're always witnessing and telling others about the Lord, wherever they may go. It's important to bring up a child in the way of the Lord, because the Lord would dwell in them, and the Lord is there to help them. And even if you can't be with them, the Lord would be with them. And it's just so important that they have the Lord within them. And I just praise and thank the Lord for my husband and our children. And I give God all the glory for doing all the works in us and working in us still, because, we still need work. So I just give God all the glory.
Yeah, that's all true. Only the Lord works for good. God is good.
All the time.
My name is Arthur Criste.
And I'm Donna Criste, and we are both one-person movement.